How do you think it feels to see your husband vilified on the front page of every newspaper in the country? How do you think it feels to have your children exposed as the children of a monster on the inside of newspapers the length and breadth of the country? How do you think it feels to have your recently widowed mother and your sister doorstepped by scum journalists to ask what they think of Nick Griffin? How do you think it feels to have your own words twisted and turned into lies by Dominic Carman, a man so sick that he made a fortune out of besmirching the memory of his own dead father? How do you think it feels to be spoken of as being remarkable for nothing but being married to Nick Griffin, when in fact you are one of the country's leading experts in healing difficult to heal wounds, and thereby, because this country leads the world in that, one of the world experts in dealing with wound care? How do you think that feels? Jackie's felt like that. It's an incredible burden, and I love you. Why do I go in knowing that they were going to tear me apart? Why do people go out into places that aren't safe? Why do people put up with the harassment from the police, from the threats of losing their jobs? Why do people queue up to be on a list of ours? Why is that? Because it's simply doing our duty. Okay, I want to start with a quote from the Bible. Remove not the ancient landmark which thy fathers have set. Proverbs 22 verse 28. How many of the ancient landmarks which our forefathers set in this country have they removed? You can scarcely go to any British town or city and recognise there are far greater powers at work here than Jack Straw and David Dimbleby or Nick Griffin or anybody at all. This is providence. This is a providential movement, the one which is going to save not just this country, but lead the salvation of our civilization and our people. Remember the kind of people that are commemorated up and down the land by the monuments of our forefathers, and remember that one way or another all of those contributed to the society that we enjoy today, and all our guests, the welcome ones and the unwelcome ones alike, enjoy today. They're only here, we're only able to accommodate them because generations of our people built the roads, died building the railways, fell off viaducts and died in agony a few weeks later. Our people built the sewers. Our people built this country with their own blood and sweat and tears and broken bones. Nobody else, just us. Those people know exactly what they do, and again I say, don't blame them. They believe that their God has ordained this country to become part of Dar al-Islam, part of the Islamic world, and they, I'm sure, believe that their God has turned our leaders insane, literally insane, so that it can happen. And how can you blame them for thinking they're doing the will of their God? Because it pretty much looks like that when our own leaders sell the past and allow them to do these things in our country, against our people, against our traditions and our heritage and our religion and everything that we hold dear. It's our leaders we must blame and not any of the immigrants, even those who take part.